Get up!
Okay, so we have done the concealer and we have done the plumping, wrinkle filling, moisturizing day cream. Just to backtrack a little bit, these are 2- and 3-star products. Probably not a rebuy again for me, but I definitely know people that will use this and they will like it. So I may end up keeping the product. They're just not for me. I think they're a little too slippery and a little too buttery for my skin. We're going to move on to the foundation palette. And with the foundation, the one thing I can say is that I'd like to see this company do a little bit more of a shade choice. Really what you get is a choice between light and medium, and you do get a very light foundation palette with an extra light concealer for under eyes. And just at first glance, this looks very wet, sticky, buttery, and I don't always like to use the word greasy, but it's kind of what it looks like. So we're going to go in and we're going to see. I'm going to try not to use a lot, but then that worries me because I wonder if I'm going to get enough coverage. And also because we're going into warmer weather, I'm just wondering if it's just going to melt off of my face. Also, because it does feel slippery and buttery and oily, that concerns me just because of my skin type. If I wear makeup, for example, every day, I will have pretty bad acne breakouts. So I tend to, during the day, if I'm just at home working around the house, I don't do a lot of wearing of cosmetics. I do skin treatments and I put my creams and serums and things like that on. That I definitely don't use a lot of makeup around the house. I find it unnecessary. So we're going to go in now on that bottom sort of crescent shape. That's your under eye concealer. We're going to go in with that and see how we like that. One of the things to keep in mind, if you have some fatty deposits under your eyes, if you have some eye bags like I do, when you're concealing, you're concealing the shadow of the bag. You're not concealing the fatty deposit itself. So you want to just make sure you're getting in the shadow rather than just swiping all over your eye and hoping for the best. Just go for directly where your issue is. And when you're doing concealing, try to pat and dab as much as possible, because that's very tender skin and you're just going to end up doing more damage than good if you just wipe and pull at that tender skin. So you can see I'm going kind of under that little eye bag, and then I'm going to go in with the Beauty Blender and we'll do some blending as well. Okay, so we're back. We've tested out the foundation, which I don't know if you guys can see that if I get close enough. If you can see the texture of it and see just how buttery that foundation is. This is a very creamy foundation. And although I do like it, when I worked with a small amount at a time, I was able to blend it in and it did look like what I wanted it to look like. But for me, I'm a Lancome girl, and I think I'm probably always going to be. So this is probably a product that's not going to work for me, but I can see where other people would like it. If you do like that creamy foundation, this would work great for you. The one thing I will say again, this is not a summer weather foundation. I feel like it's just going to melt right off. So for the foundation, for Signature Club A, I'd say it's 3 to 4 stars. I don't know that it's a rebuy for me. I just don't think it is. I'll probably stick with my go-to foundation from Lancome, which is the tint, and I'm a Buff C. This is not going to work for me. I don't think I'll send it back. I think that I'll probably gift this to somebody. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Happy shopping. Talk to you soon.